Hi, my name is Tony Hughes, and I'm here to talk to you about something that has been completely transformational in our life, and transformational in the life of so many members of our community. It's called Ada's Cafe. Before I talk about Ada's Cafe, however, I think I need to talk about my son Charlie. Charlie was born 3 months prematurely, lived in the NICU for 3 months, suffered many challenges in that period of time, and during that time we heard from doctors who told us that Charlie was likely to live in a vegetative state his entire life. We were told to prepare ourselves as parents for a life where Charlie was never fully present with us. As Charlie grew and got into the public school system, it was clear that there were no vocational education programs available. So my wife did what she always does. She got to work. She created vocational education programs at the middle school and at the high school. And based on the success of those programs, she decided to take it bigger. She had a bigger vision of a place where people with disabilities wouldn't just be trained, they would be hired. They would be employed, they would create a career for themselves and become members of a community. And that vision became Ada's Cafe. Ada's Cafe is a place where civil rights meets a warm cappuccino and a wonderful sandwich. I watch my wife at Ada's Cafe and I'm in awe. She has the patience and the ability to look at every potential employee and see what it is they need, how they can contribute. She creates opportunities for everybody to feel included and to feel important to the mission of the cafe. Kathleen once looked at the world that said no to Charlie and people like Charlie and said, I want to change that. And she did. She's built something beautiful at Ada's Cafe, an oasis with a soul, is how it's described by some people. It's not just a cafe, it's a revolution of possibilities. Thank you for listening to my words. Appreciate your time.
My name is Noah Zimmerman, and I'm the Director of Development at Elevate Tutoring. Elevate was founded in 2011 to address the persistent opportunity gaps that low-income and first-generation students face when it comes to higher education and career attainment. Our mission is to advance social justice on the path to and through college by bridging economic and achievement gaps that these students face. We do this through our Tutor Fellowship program, where we work directly with first-generation and low-income college students, providing them with scholarships, professional development opportunities, access to mental health resources, and emergency microgrants, as well as a community of peers and mentors who are there to provide a safety net, whether it's personally, academically, or financially, so they can really focus on their education and on their service in the community as mentors for underserved K-12 students. We not only help our tutor fellows have the skills to help their students with STEM concepts, but we also provide them with training in metacognitive teaching and learning approaches like growth mindset and productive failure that are going to help their students beyond the classroom, beyond just this tutoring session, and give them the confidence they need to engage in class, to ask questions, to make mistakes, and to keep trying, and to become resilient learners and resilient people. Right now, we're supporting over 100 active tutor fellows who provide over 5,000 hours of tutoring per school year to over 4,000 K-12 students. Having someone who shows up for you every week and is there for you and believes in you can completely change your trajectory. One of the most unique aspects of our work is that we employ an asset-based approach, where we instill in our tutor fellows that the struggles that they've gone through, the barriers that they've overcome are not weaknesses, but are actually superpowers that give them the skills to be able to give back to their community, whether it's through their jobs or through their mentorship or even just in the educational setting. They're really uniquely positioned to have an impact because of the incredible progress that they've made in their lives already.
Family Supportive Housing is a nonprofit organization based in San Jose, California. We were founded in 1989 by a nun who saw a problem in her community. She saw that there were families experiencing homelessness on the streets, and during that time there were very little resources to help these families. So she felt very called to create a safe and welcoming and supportive environment for these families to remain together and create a healthy and self-sufficient lifestyle. Today we operate the San Jose Family Shelter, which is the only shelter in Santa Clara County dedicated exclusively to single and two-parent families. Most of the families that we meet are experiencing homelessness for the very first time, and especially with young children, safety and stability and resources on how to get out of homelessness is especially crucial. Paired with housing, families receive on-site case management with resources on education, housing, counseling, financial literacy, childcare, and personalized self-sufficiency plans. And it doesn't stop with our family-centered programs. We also offer 3 meals a day with 2 snacks. We have an on-site library, computer lab, classroom, as well as a learning garden. At any given time, we support 100 individuals, with 60 to 70% being children, most under the age of 13. In the past year alone, we've helped over 160 families in our shelter. 5,000 individuals received assistance to prevent eviction, and 170 individuals received financial assistance and rental relief to ensure that they don't fall into homelessness and that they can stay in their stable homes. Beyond our numbers, our impact is seen within the families themselves. Many times we meet the families for the very first time during their most stressful times in their life. With consistent support and a stable environment, families can gain hope and confidence to build their own self-sufficient future. And these everyday moments, like children thriving in school, parents getting a new job, and then moving into housing together, truly shows the impact of family supportive housing and how it can last a lifetime.
Hi, my name is Leslie Carmichael. I'm one of the founding board members at Hope's Corner. Hope's Corner's mission is to create a community that promotes the well-being of all by providing nutritious meals and warm showers in a caring and collaborative environment. Hope's Corner began in 2011 as a way to address a lack of food assistance on the weekends in Mountain View. We saw that people needed assistance as the tech economy recovered from the recession, rents were rising, and income inequality was going off the charts. Hope's Corner began with a simple continental breakfast on Saturday mornings. How hard could that be? From the beginning, we decided to welcome anyone who came to Hope's Corner. We knew that unhoused people for sure needed some assistance, but there were a lot of also housed people who were also facing incredible difficulties with the rising rent. Since that simple continental breakfast in 2011, we've added free showers and laundry service to better serve our guests. We work in partnership with other organizations, so now we provide bicycles for our guests, bicycle repairs. We have flu shot clinics, health van visits, all kinds of things, individual assistance to help with SNAP benefits, and so on. We've added other services as well. We provide haircuts every couple of months, clothes closet, backpacks, and other necessities. Hope's Corner's guests include the working poor, immigrants, people living in their cars, day workers, and people with substance abuse problems. Some of them have mental health issues. But our guests are part of the community. They are here because they have long-standing ties to the community and really have nowhere else to go. Hope's Corner's grown steadily each year in the number of guests we serve and the meals we provide. Since that first year in 2012, where we provided 3,300 meals, in 2025, we provided over 65,000 meals to 1,910 individuals. Thank you for the opportunity to let you know more about Hope's Corner.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Alma Soto, and I'm honored to be representing Heart of the Valley Services for Seniors, Inc. as its executive director. Heart of the Valley Services for Seniors, Inc. was established in 1987. It was established because 2 of our co-founders realized that there was something missing for the seniors of Santa Clara and West Santa Clara Valley. And Ted Chamberlain and Austin Warburton knew certain ladies within the area and would call them every day and ask them, is there anything that you need? Do you need me to pick up anything? Would you like me to take you somewhere? And then that spiraled into different volunteers wanting to join the organization. Because of that idea and that mission of organizing, supporting, advocating, and facilitating the independent needs for seniors within the West Santa Clara Valley. Over the years, there has been hundreds and hundreds of volunteers that give their free time to offer handyman services, transportation services, medical, shopping, errands, light yard work, light housework, and friendly callers, friendly visitors for seniors that don't have the village that they grew up in. A lot of us take for granted, myself included, doing simple projects within our house. From changing the light bulb to picking up cans from the floor that I dropped. Some of these seniors can't do that because they have limited resources or limited income. They call on Heart of the Valley Services for Seniors. We send out volunteers for free and they go out and they help them. And And not only are they volunteers, they also become friends and lifelines to our seniors with phone calls, friendly visits. It's a continuous relationship that keeps on going. It develops from that one phone call. And I thank you for your time. And it is a pleasure and honor to be representing Heart of the Valley Services for Seniors. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Kat Cloud. I'm the Chief Development Officer at the San Jose Public Library Foundation. I know you're all probably familiar with your local library, but you may not know about the foundation that supports all 25 San Jose Public Library branches. The foundation was founded in 1987 to help support free educational programs in schools, public libraries, as well as community-based organizations. Our mission is to help create an educated, equitable, empowered, and engaged San Jose, especially for those residents who have barriers to access to opportunity. Our work focuses on 4 main areas: access to lifelong learning, digital empowerment, arts and culture, and critically, workforce development. Helping residents build skills, confidence, and pathways to meaningful employment is one of our highest priorities. That commitment comes through our flagship workforce initiative, Resilience Corps. Resilience Corps was launched to address learning loss and gaps in after-school support post-COVID, while also creating paid early career opportunities for young adults. At the same time, the library and the Library Foundation began hearing the consistent message from community. Access to technology and digital skill building was becoming just as essential as academic support. To respond to that need, the library and the Library Foundation piloted SJ Access as a part of the Resilience Corps, a pathway focused on technology. Resilience Corps strengthens San Jose's youth and a young workforce while contributing to the city's long-term economic success. Launched in 2021, Resilience Corps provides paid career-building roles for low-income individuals aged 18 to 30. Associates get a living wage of $25.50 per hour, gaining meaningful, real-world experience serving their own community. Bottom line, Resilience Corps provides the opportunity for young adults that have tremendous potential to get on an even playing field with their peers. After they leave the program, 96% enter the workforce and or pursue secondary education, which is helping the economic health of San Jose. It's been my absolute pleasure to share about this amazing program with you.